Shout out to the Rosters Reliable. Subscribe, like, comment. Thanks for joining me for this talk and your constant support on Rosters Realities.
In the beginning.
Seriously though. In my professional repertoire is 10 years plus of retail with various stores here in Chicago. I lived on the south side at the time, but the interviews and the job was on the north side. Now, the only uniform that was required, if memory serves, was non-slip shoes. So as a result, I wore button-down shirts, tucked in, of course, with the tie. Many would look at me strangely because my duties entailed removing and putting up dirty and filthy shelves, stocking said shelves, rotating the dairy and the produce sections, and filling them as needed. And I would overhear some of the onlookers talk of,
"Who does he think he is? Dressing like that? He's doing too much."
Translation?
"I like him, and I don't know how to approach him."
In keeping with my level of professionality, the higher-ups noticed, and also because of my physical stature, the willingness to put the kibosh on theft, I was recommended by various employees, both on my level and in management. At the time, I did not know this. I was focused on what I was doing and was just getting the job done. There was this one dude, though, that I always would notice around the store. I also noticed that he paid specific attention to me. I would think and say to myself,
Who the is this dude? He looks too clean to be a thief.
I would see him with no products in hand, no bulges in his clothes, and other than just seeing him for what looked like he was watching me, though I was watching him. So one day, I noticed him again, and this time he proceeded to walk through the double doors that led to the break area and the coolers. I instantly called out to him to inquire,
"What are you doing? And if you're seeking the restrooms, they are not back here."
He had this look on his face that I could not identify. He spoke and said that he works for the company and showed Walmart paperwork. I resumed what I was doing. It later came out that the store was seeking asset protection associates, and I was encouraged to apply, only to be turned down because of lack of experience on paper, which I understood, but as I stated, I was encouraged to apply based on me already doing the additional position's work unpaid. I have to admit that it pissed me off at the time, but I remained stoic. After a while, I was asked, why haven't I applied for the AP position? I replied that I did and got turned down because of lack of paper experience. This did not bode well for the store's manager, who obviously wanted me to be in that position for that location. He mentioned that he would talk to whomever denied me the position that I was clearly qualified for. Time passed, I get the interview, and what do you know, the strange dude that I saw many times who was watching me, watching him, was the guy who headed many locations in asset protection. I am sure that I lit up when we met, and I could tell that Matt, that was his name, enjoyed my intrigue and my approaching him when he went past doors that weren't meant for customers. And that solidified my position well before I even knew it. This video is one in the asset protection stories. The moral: do the work, never mind the chatter, remain stoic, volunteer services, and the opportunities will find you. And that's the reality.